Welcome back to On Topic on WSIU. A special election in Alabama this week had what some consider to be surprising results. We're talking about that with the Paul Simon Public Policy Institute's John Jackson. Dr. Jackson, thanks for coming in.
Sure.
People were surprised. A Democrat now will hold this office for the first time in 25 years.
It was an amazing election, and I really take this to be a sign of the struggle for the soul of the Republican Party. There was the establishment, Mitch McConnell and Paul Ryan and people like that, versus the Trump and presidential movement that got Trump the White House. Roy Moore tried to emulate Trump in two ways. Number one, on how he handled the charges of sexual impropriety, ignore them, say it never happened, and number two, then use that to attack the press and the media. And he did both of those over and over again. And if it had worked, you would see it coming back again next year. But it did not work. Came very close, though, and you may see it, but I think in a lesser extent in next year's elections.
You saw the president and, as you said, the establishment come out very softly for Roy Moore. They even backed away from him at one point and then came back at the end of the campaign. Was that confusion a problem, do you think?
It was a part of the problem, and the president and the Republican National Committee, after backing off, came back four square and full-throated for Roy Moore at the end. So it was clearly a loss for the president. And I think it will make candidates next year question a little bit how much they want to tie themselves to his coattails. I think that then plays out in Illinois.
Here in Illinois, Democrats and Republicans are already looking to next year as it being a huge race with big ideas and big issues at stake here. How do you think that what happened in Alabama will be replicated here at all?
Well, I think it's mostly going to play out first in the primary because you've got Gene Ives running against Governor Rauner. Governor Rauner is the establishment and is the party in Illinois. Gene Ives is the populist uprising against the establishment, so she plays the Trump kind of role, and we're going to see whether that works in Illinois. My feeling is that Tea Party-based movement's never been that strong in Illinois, and probably Rauner will have the upper hand from the start, but we've still got to see that play out.
We'll certainly keep a close eye on that. This is the last time we'll talk to you this year, but I'm sure we'll talk about this again in 2018.
Well,
Thanks so much.
Happy New Year.
This is WSIU On Topic.